Remains of an unidentified woman were discovered in a small metal box in a shed on Santa Cruz Island off the California coast. The island was owned by Dr. Carey Quillan Stanton, a reclusive and eccentric man who left behind a perplexing mystery after his death in 1987. Carey, a lifelong bachelor and member of a wealthy California family, graduated from Stanford Medical School and worked as a pathologist in New York City. In 1957, at the age of 34, he returned to California to manage the family cattle ranch, which was anything but ordinary. His family owned 90% of Santa Cruz Island, the largest of California's Channel Islands, comprising 62,000 acres. His father, Edwin, a businessman and oil magnate, purchased the island for $1 million in 1937. Originally a sheep ranch, the island transitioned to Hereford cattle after the sheep were removed to protect the environment. After his parents passed away, Carey took over the ranch. According to Marla Daly, president of the Santa Cruz Island Foundation and Carey's former assistant, he viewed the island not as his own, but as a responsibility handed down from his parents. One day, while walking along the beach, Carey found a trash bag containing an envelope with the name and address of a prominent yacht broker. He took the bag to the broker's office, casually returning it and stating, "Excuse me, sir, I believe you left this on my island." Living in near isolation, Carey welcomed guests but expected them to adhere to his strict routines. Dinner was always served at 7:30 p.m., featuring a rotating selection of just 5 main courses. After dinner, guests would enjoy coffee and oatmeal cookies in the living room before Carey retired at precisely 9 p.m., rarely deviating from his schedule. To Carey, the island was paradise. In 1985, he founded the Santa Cruz Island Foundation to preserve the island's cultural history and established a private cemetery, the Cemetery of the Holy Cross, for those connected to the island. He even had his parents' remains exhumed and reburied there. By the time he died of a heart attack on December 8, 1987, at age 64, the cemetery held 15 graves. Carey bequeathed the ranch to the Nature Conservancy, which, along with local environmental agencies, has worked to maintain the island's natural state, ultimately ending the cattle operations and integrating the island into Channel Islands National Park. On April 27, 1990, Deputy Agricultural Commissioner Joe Carl discovered a sealed copper box in a seed shed while searching for old pesticides. Inside, he found what appeared to be cremated human remains. Joe and Marla confirmed the remains were human and contacted Larry Gillespie, Chief Deputy Coroner of Santa Barbara County. He uncovered several clues: a clothing fastener from the 1940s, false teeth from the 1950s, and a diamond-studded platinum ring from before World War II, as well as coffin hardware. Metal items like nails and screws can survive cremation. Forensic analysis suggested the remains belonged to an elderly woman who likely died after World War II, around the age of 50, with evidence of arthritis. Though some speculated that Carey might have harbored a dark secret, his meticulous nature made it unlikely he would have left human remains unattended. The evidence suggests the woman was cremated without foul play. Her identity remains a mystery, though Marla notes that the Santa Cruz Island Foundation hopes to find a fitting resting place for her, possibly in the island's cemetery. They want to ensure she receives a proper memorial. There are theories that she may have been the mother of a mid-century ranch worker who planned to bury her on the island but never did. The woman's remains are now interred with a cross in an unmarked grave in the island's cemetery. Her identity remains a mystery. Like, share, and subscribe. This has been National Park Mysteries.